Oh my gosh. I just showed off all my projects, my updates with no sound. Yep. Oh, streaming life. But yeah, so this I finally finished, the mermaid tail. Little baby cocoon. Cool. Yeah, now we got the sound on. I can see my sound, my audio bars. Got the little tail. And the little shell stitch. So boom, finish that. This will go on the baby up to their stomach. They like wear this, and then I'm making a starfish headband to go with it. There's also going to be a seashell top, but I have to make the seashell top still. But yeah, this is the little starfish. And then I'm working on the headband now. So that part. Thank you, Rocky. Hope you've been good. So that's the starfish, but it just looks a little derpy. I don't know why mine has 2 extra stitches. So it's just like, it's a stretching starfish. It just has 2 extra stitches for some reason. It's cute. And then just a little thin headband that I'm working on to go with it. And then what I was saying is I put in a little couple hours into my blanket, and then I realized that I was fucking up the pattern. Pregnancy brain problems. You just kind of forget what you're doing sometimes. I didn't read all of the instructions. I just like went ahead with the pattern. I was like, oh, I got this. Boom, 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 boom. And I put like 6 hours into it, but I did it the wrong way. So instead of looking like a zigzag and stacked on top of each other, it's just like one stacked on top of each other. So the bottom is what I did not want, just stacked, you know? And then the top, these new rows are the ones that I do want, where it's actually like zigzagged. So now I have the proper stitch going. You can kind of see the difference. I know, L. It happens, Milkman. But yeah, this one just got stacked on top of each other rather than the zigzag. But now I got the zigzag going. Let's see if it'll... You can tell though. So that has been going good. Now that I have the pattern correct. These things happen. Do this. I've had this green shirt since I was like 12 years old, I think. I've had this shirt for a long ass time. This is one of the oldest shirts I own. Besides like stuff that's my mom's. Yeah, the finished result of my derpy starfish. And my little mermaid. Yeah, it is pretty complicated. Thank you, Rocky. It is intricate. Boom. And then now I'm just working on the headband. I know there was another day in court with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I thought they were done. I thought they did closing statements. Thank you, Milkman. Came out very fancy. Very fancy. I thought they did closing statements and were done. But I guess not. I guess they have another day. They had like the police officer who took the 911 call on. So I guess it's maybe her side's finishing closing statements, closing arguments. But geez, it seems like the court case that's never going to end. Thank you, Milkman. Yeah, it's pretty crazy what you can make with just like a couple hours, determination, a YouTube tutorial. You can do anything though with a YouTube tutorial. Like, I could be a friggin' diesel mechanic with a YouTube tutorial. You just gotta follow the instructions. Like, okay, pause, go back 10 seconds. Let's see if there's any. Another 7 hours today. Oh my gosh. Let's see if there's highlights. Actor's impressive doodle. Oh my god, no they're not. They're not showing doodles. There's live chat. There we go. Because I like my old clothes. I've had this shirt for 15 years, 17 years.
If you shop on Amazon,
I like having, I fixed my furnace because of YouTube. Yeah, exactly. You can do anything with YouTube. Saying that the actor showed his lawyer a doodle. No, not all my clothes. I have maternity clothes that I've had to buy. Like, these pants are maternity pants. These are new.
Just do a split screen so we can start, please.
He literally just passed a doodle to his lawyer. The lawyer puts on glasses to examine the doodle. Oh my gosh.
All right. Go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead. It's the best we're going to do right now.
Okay. Good morning. Would you please state your name for the record?
That's right.
Tarly Roberts.
Miss Roberts, how do you know Johnny Depp?
Nothing fits me anymore.
I manage his island.
Just my maternity
in
clothes.
the Bahamas for the past 15 years.
Miss Roberts, where do you live?
I live on the island, and I have a home in Nassau and in Long Island, Bahamas, which I try to get to as frequently as possible.
Can you please describe Mr. Depp's private island generally?
Let's see what else happened today. Muffins. Oh yeah, the muffins. Bizarre witness. Hey, Amy. Just working on the headband for the little project. I'll show you in 1 second, Amy. Get my hands free with this row. You'll be impressed of what I was able to complete with a YouTube tutorial, Amy. These are maternity pants on right now. The brand is literally like, oh mama. Like, oh mama mia, like something like that. So I made a starfish. Oh, hopefully you're doing good, Amy. Probably had some doctor's appointments or something going on. So we got that. Little starfish I made, and that's going to be like a little headband for the baby. And then we have completed the mermaid. The mermaid tail is all done. There's a lot of girly stuff that she has. All the bows are girly colors. I have the blanket is bright pink. It's all finished. Yeah, no, I assumed it was him, Amy, having all the doctor's appointments and stuff going on. That's what the back of it looks like.
And that's Mr. Depp.
correct.
Do you recognize the other two men in the elevator?
I recognize the guy in front of the elevator button.
So it came out good, the little shell stitch.
The other guy, I've seen him before, but I never interact with him. If I did, I don't remember.
Thank you, Kinga.
You said he looked agile.
Yeah, he looked agitated. Like he was walking back and forward. He took his jacket, his body language is it was different about
So now I'm just making the headband for the starfish headband.
He's just like really happy person.
It's gonna be like green and blue again.
The first time I saw him like that.
And then you go.
It's for newborn photographs.
So then you say Wednesday, May 25th. At approximately 10:30, Miss Heard walked into the lobby accompanied by Ms. Raquel Penny. That's the person we called Rocky earlier. Do you remember her?
Yes, that's correct.
Look, man, it kind of does look like a ski mask without the holes.
Ms. Heard approached you to ask you for the key to her unit, which you did. And you said we did not discuss anything else at that time.
Correct.
Ms. Heard stood approximately 3 feet away from you. I did not notice any bruises, cuts, swelling, red marks, or any other injuries of any kind on Ms. Heard's face. Do you see that?
Correct.
Okay. But you weren't looking for bruises, cuts, swelling, red marks, or any other injuries on Ms. Heard's face that night, were you?
I was not looking for any marks or bruises or anything. But
She had fake hair.
noticeable.
Oh,
But I guess, you know,
I didn't know she had
I
fake
was
hair.
not looking.
I mean, I think she dyes it.
What my job duties was, like getting the key.
Like, she's not a natural blonde, but most people aren't.
I gave her the key, and they were talking about. I told her, you know what, your dog. I was talking with Raquel because her dog got out of her unit, and that was one of my concerns. I was told, you know what, I saw your dog was outside. You didn't want me to get too close to it, so it's still out there. You know, on the penthouse area, their dog will be fine because it's not like I said, it's always really quiet. And Mr. Depp owns everything up there, so you'll be fine. So that was one of my concerns. That was my job, and I was just taking care of that. I was not trying to say, oh, let me see your face. No.
So, and that's where I'm going to follow up. Do you remember what Ms. Heard was wearing that night?
No.
Do you remember whether she was dressed up?
No.
Do you remember where she was coming from? That she was coming home at 10:30 at night with Ms. Penny?
No, I don't remember. They didn't mention to me. She was on the phone. She was with Raquel in front of me. We were talking about it, and then she left to the lobby where she was still.
Eventually, Milkman. Eventually, I'll make one. They take a while.
More on Raquel because
I haven't made a ski mask before. I've made a beanie. I've made hats. I've made blankets. I've made lots of things. Thank you, Joe.
Do you know what type of makeup Amber Heard was
Thank you for the
wearing?
$2 super chat.
No.
Very nice of you.
Whether she was wearing concealer or foundation?
No.
Did you find out
Ah, so loud.
No.
Joe Shipley donated $2 through Super Chat. Red heart, red heart.
No.
So, who wrote the sentence, I did not notice any bruises, cuts, swelling, red marks, or any
So now I'm just working on this headband part.
I'm pretty sure if I would have seen something like that, I would have said something.
Mr. Romero,
I didn't saw any marks or bruises on her face.
Thank you, Joe. I do what I can.
I don't saw anything. She was just standing in front of me.
I'm asking specifically, I did not notice any bruises, cuts, swelling, red marks, or any other injuries of any kind to Miss Heard's face. Who wrote that?
That's what I said. I didn't saw any marks or bruises on her face.
Cute little fin on the top for him, too.
They asked me.
You do a ski mask with like a mohawk.
Never seen anything. And so I
But
just
what
don't
color would we
recall
do it?
any marks or bruises, 'cause she was just sitting in front of me. I just don't remember seeing anything. Just don't remember. But how it would have been so obvious, like someone had like a black eye, I would have like, whoa, you know, I would have seen that, and I would have remembered. 'Cause
We do a plain black ski
something that
mask.
you will
Or should we give him something with more
like
pizzazz?
so noticeable, like you will remember. But when I was there talking to her,
I think maybe something with more pizzazz.
she was right in front of me.
I didn't see him yet, Ange. This is all new to me. I fell asleep during some of it.
But you don't know whether she was wearing...
I saw them arguing about the muffins.
No, I don't know.
But you could buy an all black one from the store, Milkman.
Probably
Like, you could buy an all black ski mask,
the problem
but you can't buy an all, you know, like rainbow ski mask or like a glitter one or what other crazy, like blue to green to blue.
like I said, I was not looking for anything.
In fact, you were spending more.
No, I wouldn't be able to do like a name or something on it.
Were you not?
I could sew like an applique on it. We could put a starfish on it.
When I'm talking to someone, I look into their eyes. And when I was talking to Amber and Rocky, I always look into their eyes.
We could put like cat ears on it.
Notice like any swelling
You know, like goofy
or
stuff.
bruise, like I said, I would probably notice.
Is it fair to say, Mr. Romero?
Do little
that
teddy bear
you
ears.
Can't say that Amber Heard had injuries or did not have injuries that day on the 25th?
I don't remember.
Okay.
And like I said, I would probably remember.
I'm doing good.
But I didn't-
I'm in a big crocheting,
just don't remember.
like OCD with my crocheting.
Remember seeing anything, right? But do you remember?
I've just been like working nonstop. I crocheted until like 3 in the morning last night. I was like, oh, I gotta finish this mermaid tail.
I'm really sorry.
I'm just super into crocheting right now.
I gotta tell the whole story, how they got there. Before they went to get the keys, they come down, they say, somebody tried to get into my unit, there's scratches on my door, and like, oh, I'm really sorry, but who will think is gonna get into the unit because they saw some scratches on the door, like, what, 4 inches above the door? Because the dog was scratching the door, was trying to get in, and they thought about someone trying to break into the unit. I said, in my head, I was like, you think someone's trying to get into your unit?
I don't think I could do letters. It's hard to kind of shape letters. I don't know if they have a like alphabet guide on like a pattern on how to do letters.
So afraid. Oh, somebody's trying to get into my unit. Like, oh, come on, really? And I actually, when they asked me
I could sew it on top.
just check room by room to make sure no one was there. So I did that. It's part of my job. Make sure they're safe. But I didn't understand why they want me to do that.
Yeah, I think Johnny's case is definitely stronger.
I don't know. I just so stressed out because of this. I just don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this court case. Everybody got problems, and I don't want to deal with this no more.
I don't want to deal with this no more.
I don't want to put this. They need more work.
The interaction you just testified about with Amber Heard and Rocky Pennington, and talking about the dog and going up and checking out the penthouse. None of that.
No,
was
definitely
on
not
video
Joe.
footage, correct?
That's correct. And we don't have cameras in the video. Sorry, we don't have cameras in the hallway. We don't have cameras in the hallway.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as Romero exhibit number 1. It's a deposition that you
Is this just like a
July 19, 2016. Now that's approximately
the middle of July,
and
Ange?
21, 2016 incident. Do you recall
No, Vex. I learned when I was 6 years old how to crochet. My mom taught me, and we started with like granny squares. That's probably the easiest place to start, granny squares.
35?
And you can make hats out of them. You can make blankets out of them. There's a lot of good tutorials on YouTube where you can literally follow along and make anything. Like I've made sweaters, cardigans. I've made the baby cocoon. I've made tons of headbands, baby booties, stuffed animals, pillows. I've made like everything from crochet.
Talking about, okay, you spoke with Amber at the front desk, later saw her in the
But yeah,
loft,
I've been doing it a while. But the best place to start is definitely like granny squares.
question at line 6.
It's the double
Just wanna go
crochet.
back for a second here. You've said
Thank you,
several
Joe.
times in answer to my questions,
I do what I
you
can.
don't recall seeing any marks on your face.
Yeah, I can't believe Johnny's in like his
Say you
50s.
didn't recall seeing any of those marks, any marks.
I wish they had chat rooms while you were watching it though. I almost debated going live and like being a chat room while we're watching it live.
Was not
But I fall asleep during it sometimes.
Face. I was not looking to see anything. Do you recall giving that testimony under oath back at that time, 2 months after the incident?
Yes, I remember, because like I say, I always make eye contact with someone.
I'm thinking we could make a beanie hat for the baby and then do a matching ski mask. He can wear the ski mask and she can wear the beanie. Yeah, like I just finished this project. Let me show you. The mermaid. The mermaid cocoon came out really good.
Right?
Yeah, I would have probably would see, like, if she had a swollen, like if she was wearing makeup.
This is what I got so far for the headband.
I probably would remember that. But I was not looking for anything. I was like, oh,
no, not Yamaka's Milkman.
How swollen was Amber on the 25th of May?
So I just finished this. This is like, you put the baby in with their feet, and then you put this up to like their belly, and then I'm gonna make a little seashell top. Make her look like a little mermaid for some photos.
How many days
Look at
later
this.
did you see her from that swelling?
A little shell stitch.
Right. How many days would it be fair to say that you cannot testify one way or the other whether Amber Heard was domestically
And then
abused by Johnny Depp on May 21, 2000?
the starfish. But I hate this little corner right here. It's a little derpy looking starfish. Gotta put it that way for it to look normal. And the starfish will be a little headband. Hey Tila. And then we got the blanket.
And do you remember that there was
So it's finally doing the zigzag that I want it to do.
a glass of wine and bottle of wine stains on the floor outside
The first couple of rows, it didn't do
the penthouse from May
the zigzag, and I was like, why is it not zigzagging? Why does it not look like the one on YouTube? And I went through and I was like, oh, because I thought I knew it all, and I finished, and I thought I knew it all and I finished the video, but I didn't. I had to watch another part.
Contains questions asked by counsel for Mr. Depp.
Sit here today. When you saw her at the front desk on March 25th, you didn't see any bruising, correct?
Cool colors, thank you. We're gonna make a t-shirt quilt, Amy. So let me see.
That's right, guys. You see any marks or bruises?
You didn't see any swelling either, did you, Mr. Romero?
That's correct. No swollen at all.
She was only
It's like with
4
these.
feet away from you, correct?
Correct.
Like you just take parts of the t-shirt
Squarely, correct?
Correct.
and you make it into a little
And the
quilt.
lighting was good at the front desk, correct?
So this company does it for you.
It was so good that had she had any bruises, swelling, or marks on her face,
See
you would
my
have noticed that,
shirts.
correct?
That's correct.
And then
T-shirt pillow.
later that same day, and you testified to this already today. Later
See
that
if they
same
have
day,
it.
you went
This one's kind of like
to
the
elevator
inspiration.
with Ms. Heard and Ms. Pennington, in connection with their request for you to check the penthouse.
Like that, but without the border.
That's correct.
So just putting all the t-shirts together.
Entire period of time, taking them
And
up to the
sewing 'em.
penthouse, walking through the penthouse, and then finally you leaving and going back to your desk. You did not. You looked at Ms. Heard during that time period, correct?
That's correct.
And you looked her in the face, squarely in the face, correct?
Who is this guy though? Is he a
And you
like a
didn't notice any
bellman?
swelling, correct?
I don't know what his role is in the Johnny Depp empire. He has a lot of employees.
Correct. I didn't saw anything.
Did you see any swelling?
Objection.
No.
Did you see any bruises?
Nope.
See any mark on the face of any kind?
No marks at all.
And again, just to repeat, when you were previously, when you were front to tell the face, did you see any swelling on her face?
Nope.
All his cartoon shirts.
Nope.
Well, we have I have some of the old shirts. We have
At all.
I think 9 or 10 pieces so far. We could do 9 or we could do 12, like a 3x4, 3 shirts by 4 shirts. And it's like 12-inch squares. Ooh. Scared me. Thank you, James, for the $3. Woo. So we have the Minion shirt, the beloved Minion shirt. And then there's the like Kung Fu Fighter shirt. We got the NASA shirt. Oh. T Grizzly.
Used to carry bottles to the stove, praying nobody see me. How these bitches disappeared. They up there with Houdini. Now one of my trucks a Bentley, the other a Lamborghini, driving to that same stove.
I was like, what's that sound? I was like, is it raining in the back of the video?
My own family abandoned me, so you tell me. Got a big family, but that's a cold family. Got a new family.
I haven't heard this one yet.
I know how I feel and I had no family. I wish I could bring back my dead and gone family. Run that bag up, now I'm a hoe magnet. Metal on me, don't have me around, no magnet. Big bag in this bitch, now where the hoes at, that's fucking. I got everything.
Good gangsters, my crochet.
Wait, I saw that nigga mama house and he think he the toughest. I got 2 of the same watches, both them bitches 100. I got anger problems, so I can't kill you with kindness. Kill you with this chopstick or kill you with this 9, bitch. Sonny used to try to have me on some get a job shit. I ain't get no job, bitch, that's nonsense, I'm robbing. Couldn't sell dope, they had the plug and they was hogging it. Knew I would get rich when I was young, that was me calling it. Ain't nobody help, but they all wanna be a part of it. It's 40 that I gotta cut your head off like Spartacus. Fuck your game, make the whole set vanish. Outside of our party with that check slam. Keep shooting cause that bitch kept jamming. Little nigga, you a bitch like my ex-companion. Working anywhere and I'ma stand no shit. Niggas ain't no shit besides a lot of hoe shit. I ain't been on bullshit. I got 5 foot kicks. Soon as you walked away, your wife went and blew a kiss. That's why I don't trust shit, nigga. Not at all. Sniffing on her ass, I ain't nasty, I'm a dog. You ain't gon' bust shit, nigga. Knock it off. If my money work clothes, it'll shop at Big and Tall. Got a big family, but that's a cold family. New family, but I still love my old family. I know how I feel and I had no family. I wish I could bring back my dead and gone family. Run that bag up, now I'm a hoe magnet. Metal on me, don't have me around no magnets. Run that bag up, now I'm a hoe magnet. Metal on me, don't have me around no magnets. Who the fuck these niggas talking to? That's why you can't let these niggas get too comfortable. They treat you like a worker, show them the boss of you. They act like they ain't scared of you, gonna off of you. Hey, I'd rather you be loyal cause you scared of me. Not loyal cause you love me. You could love me and steal from me. My uncle stole an ounce, I left a birdie there. Same night they had to take his ass to urgent care. Used to carry bottles to the stove, hoping nobody see me. How these bitches disappeared, they up there with Houdini. Now one of my trucks a Bentley, the other a Lamborghini. Driving to that same stove, praying somebody see me. Got a big family, but that's a cold family. Got a new family, still on my old family. Hey, I know how I feel and I had no family. I wish I could bring back my dead and gone family. Run that bag up, now I'm a hoe magnet. Metal on me, don't have me around no magnets. Hey, run that bag up, now I'm a hoe magnet. Metal on me, don't have me around no magnets.
I know T Grizzly recently brought out his brother. His brother did like 8 years or something, and he had his brother release a song maybe a year ago now. It was like Baby Grizzly or something. I forget what they called him. But his brother looks just like him. It's crazy. That's so funny. The thunder, I thought it was in the background of the guy's witness trial. I was like, oh, it just started raining in his trial. That sucks. I was like, no one else hears the thunder. Make fancy sewing lines with the machine. I don't know how to make fancy sewing lines with the machine. I just know how to use the machine. And I've made quilts way back in like middle school. So it's been about 15 years. I don't think T Grizzly's really new. I don't listen to a lot of doom music. But T Grizzly, he was First Day Out. He dropped that song. I love that song. And he did, what did he do, like 5 years or something? Like he actually robbed a place and he talks about it and everything. And like he's like, I did my time so I can talk about the case. Just turn the knob, twitch fancy line, step on the pedal. Yeah, exactly. You can do like the little squiggy line, the zigzag line, the back and forth patterns. Let me see. YouTube. I can't have the video on because they'll get that shit right away. But this song used to always get me in the zone. This song was a shit. This came out 2017, 5 years ago. Damn. Damn.
These niggas prayed on my downfall. These niggas prayed on my downfall. I'm low 10, bitch, I stood tall. You just loyal hitters, how to ball. Go get a thermometer for the pot. I need that shit cooked right. Let's keep that water 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You ever been inside a federal courtroom? Nigga, you went to trial and fought for your life. Being broke did something to my spirit. Ass hitters to plug me then like they couldn't hear me. Look at me now, driving German engineering. You don't want your baby mama fuck kids home from me and Kilroy. You seems to use your ears, hit the road, hit the moon, make them big boy sales. Ooh, when you women have them green things mailed with vacuum seals, try not to have them green things smell feds. Was on me, what you know about related to money? I don't know nothing, I just used to see them walk to the counter. Get up with the lawyer. I sold a half buck. Why you think I won best just for no support? And had them paid lawyers coming in and out of court. They wanna know if the old ain't a blessing. We made it out Kentucky after all that happened. After the pre-trials, after the status, after the impact statements, after the council. Hey, JR, nigga. Ain't a blessing. We made it out to Lansing after all that happened. After Michigan State, after Harvard when our man sold on us the bands they took from us. Joy Road, bitch, but my money long as 6 mile. Break mine, knock your bitch out. Put her up, break her back out. Pull the tracks out. Yes, I slapped, girl. Yes, I slapped, girl. Yes, I slapped, like. Yes, I'll slap a pussy hitter if he act out. Yes, I'll caught cases on that run with them killers, bro. Kill me if I snitch. If you snitch, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna run with them gorillas. Crochet gang. Hitter. Plus I'm doing better than hitters. I'm at home when I'm down there and listen to me. About the king, they gon' drop you in next to you, hitter. Say it, Lil T. Get ahead of them niggas. When you take off, I'll look back and try to rescue you niggas. I got plans to make sure you get the revenue, niggas. Don't let them get the best of you, just get the revenue, niggas. So let me know if you can have it. Okay, come grab it. There goes some extra, so if I'm busy, you can dance with beans, dancing beans, dancing me and $60 salads. To get it there and back, tell the feds I need a challenge. My first offer was 30 years, not a day low, nigga. I told them crackers holler at me when they sober on parole. I'm a felon, you think I ain't got that blow? Yeah, you right. Take his head off his fucking shoulders. Hit the rolly store with the rolly on. That's a classic. Hit the rolly store with the rolly on. Alright, back out of my gangster. Back to the trial, back to the trial. But yeah, that's like, I can't believe it's 5 years that song's come out now. Damn. Don't let him get the best of you, just get the best of it. Let me know if you can have it. Okay, come grab it. Take some extra so I'm busy, you can match. Fiends dancing, lean dancing, eating $60 salads.
Contains questions by counsel for Ms. Heard.
I'm going to talk a little bit
Eating
about
$60
the
salads.
video clips that Mr. Depp's attorney showed you. I'm going to ask you, first of all, Mr. Castillo showed you a number of video clips.
Yeah, I know all the words to that song, James. That's a classic.
May 24th?
Yes.
Yep, that's Tuesday.
But in fact, you don't recall seeing Amber Heard on May 24th, correct?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I got for breakfast.
Okay. Well, let's pull up exhibit number 1.
That's what I'm saying with all these testimonies. People are like, on May 21st, 2013. Motherfucker, what? 2013? I can tell you I was alive that day.
2016.
I was not in the ground 6 feet under.
19.
But I have no idea what I did.
Okay, and that's
That was 10 in the morning.
okay. And it said here, did you work? So Saturday was the 21st. Did you work that day? No. Did you work Sunday, May 22nd? No. Did you work May 23rd? Yes. On May 23rd, while you were working, did you see Amber at any time? I don't recall seeing her. Question: did you work on Tuesday, May 24th? Yes, I did. And on Tuesday, May 24th, at any time did you see Amber? I don't recall seeing her. Do you remember that being your testimony 2 months?
Yeah, I kind of always feel old. Especially now because this year I'll be turning 30.
I just don't recall. I just don't remember.
Okay.
My damn, the end of my 20s.
While we're here, now, Mr. Presidio had you
But I had a
go
good
through
run.
a number of video clips and asked you a bunch of questions about whether you stopped swelling, whether you
My
stopped
20s were very
whether you
wild.
saw all kinds of other
I
things.
got to go all over
But in
the
fact,
country.
I'm
Got
going
to
ask
explore.
you, tell me if you need me to bring up the videos and replay them. Can you tell me what type of makeup Amber Heard was wearing in any of those videos?
No, I can't tell you.
Can
I
you
didn't
tell
even
me?
know she was wearing any lipstick.
Can you
I
tell
don't
me?
know.
Can you tell me whether Amber Heard was wearing concealer in any of those videos?
No.
Can you tell me whether Amber Heard was wearing any foundation in any of those videos?
No. I can't tell you.
That's crazy, Milkman.
Whether Amber Heard was wearing
Hopefully by the time she has to go to school, there's no mask
Can
mandates.
you tell me whether Amber Heard was wearing any powder?
I thought the mask mandates were over everywhere.
She was pretty pale.
Well, do you know
Thank you,
what
James.
shade of concealer or foundation or powder Ms. Heard uses or used
I think
at
a
that
song's
time?
coming in, so I'll pause this.
Hey,
Oh yeah, this is another classic one.
it's
Still $50.
Fuck how much money I got. I remember my struggle
Facts.
so vividly that every dollar
Facts.
still count to me, man.
Yup.
A lot of niggas be like 10 bands, oh that ain't shit, that's 100 to me. Dog, man, look, I remember that struggle vividly, man. Call me petty or whatever, man.
$50, that's still $50.
Sleeping on the floor. Yeah, I remember being broke. Yeah, I know if all this money goes, I'm gonna look up like where everybody go.
Where everybody
I
go.
remember sleeping on the floor. I lost everything I hope. Yeah, I know if all this money goes, I'm gonna look up like where everybody go. Used to carry bottles to the store. Thinking to myself like I can't do this shit no more. I did 4 months in a hole. Thinking to myself like I cannot wait to go home. Stay strong, right or wrong, I'm gon' grind. They like keep it up. We just wanna get money, they just wanna beef with us. It's guaranteed you gon' die one day, but I was speeding up. Police get behind the SRT, don't stop it, speeding up. Got no problem cutting day ones on these niggas be fool. Everybody always talking about what they would do. Niggas speak before they know the truth, these bitches too. You can be blood, I'm not going broke for you, cause I was sleeping on the floor. Yeah. I remember being broke. Yeah. I know if all this money goes, I'm gonna look up like where everybody go. I remember sleeping on the floor. I lost everything but hope.
Everything but hope.
I know if all this money goes, I'm gonna look up like
Where everybody go. Another T Grizzly classic.
I remember a whole lot of
Hey, Yak.
I remember going jugging before Christmas. I remember when I got my first pistol. I remember sleeping on the floor at Big Town. I remember putting money in my town. I remember when they snatched at the hill. Then they got stand phone. Then stand came home. The whole gang on. Ate at my daughter and my dog was at the same home. The same couch, the same house, even the same phone. The same 357, they got your man gone. That's on the zone. I wonder why the real don't live long. Sometimes I wonder who gon' be here if it gone. Sometimes I ponder, I got so much on my dome. I got so much in calm, I can't even keep calm. Sticks with the drum. They don't want no problem, they don't know how we come. And yeah, I'm from the bottom, we was sleeping on bunk, yeah. In the road, there's a lot of harm, yeah. Can't forget where we came from.
I remember being broke.
I know if all this money goes, I'm gonna look up
Like where everybody go. Where everybody
I
go.
remember
Sleeping on the floor.
lost everything but hope. I know if all this money
I'm
goes,
looking like a lunch lady.
I'm gonna look up like where everybody go. I remember me and Red was sharing clothes. Like when you wear my shit don't post. I don't want nobody to know. Russia had my heart and soul. Probably don't know, but she used to love me. We slept on the floor. I remember back in middle school, we used to walk home. You hate what I said on here, but I can't lie in my song. Tell the truth on all my audio. Keep it real until he call me home.
We have like 80 days each geeks.
All my niggas gold, I needed them around. I hope she don't have no baby on me that might break me down. They ain't visit me upstate, no. So they ain't visit my grave. No, but I was sleeping on the floor. Yeah, I remember being broke. Yeah, I know if all this money goes, I'm gonna look out like where everybody go. I remember sleeping on the floor. Lost everything but hope. I know if all this money go,
I think this is long enough. I've been on the float. I was never being broke. Thank you, Ken. Being broke. That should be big enough. But I need to measure it. I'll measure it later. Ooh, had to do a ban, a treasonous ban. We had major treason from a regular. I'm not going to comment on it much because it doesn't need commenting on, but we had major treasonous person in the chat. I'm doing good, Ken.
Whether Ms. Heard was wearing makeup in every one of our video clips, correct?
Correct.
But I want to try to move along. So the incident was May 21st, 2016. You saw her the night of May 25th, correct?
Correct.
You said you saw Amber Heard hundreds of times. Well, she was
We finished
well, and was she friendly to you any to
the mermaid cocoon.
Yes, I'm not gonna say no because she was really always nice.
So the mermaid cocoon has been finished.
Be nice.
All right, this is my last question.
And then a
response to Mr. Presidio questions.
starfish for the headband.
Testified truthfully
Ooh,
in all
my
of
hiccups.
these occasions. Did you testify truthfully to every
This guy's driving around while they're doing the testimony.
questions today?
That's correct.
All right.
I did.
Alright, it's a good time to break for lunch. We'll just break a little early, so just don't talk to anybody, don't do any outside research, and we'll see you.
He's driving around while doing the testimony. That's crazy. The judge is just like, what the f, shaking her head.
That was a first, I'm sorry.
He was vaping too.
Okay, alright, I've just never seen that before. I've seen a lot of things, but I've just never seen it. Yeah, that did it. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this. You just slide your foot
That's
down.
crazy. He just started driving, 0 fucks given. 911 call. Struggles to stop laughing. Let's see. No visible injuries. Let's see what Howard Stern's take
He
is.
takes huge dramatic pauses,
Yeah.
especially when he's about to mention dog poop. Like, it's just too much.
I don't want to even say it.
Howard Stern takes aim at Johnny Depp amid the actor's defamation trial against his ex-wife, Amber Heard.
I was completely unaware of how entertaining the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial is.
On Monday, the 68-year-old radio personality slammed the Pirates of the Caribbean star, who is suing his ex for defamation after she alluded to their alleged abusive relationship in a 2018 op-ed piece written for the Washington Post. Stern calls Johnny a huge narcissist. The trial has been live streaming since April 11th. And during SiriusXM's The Howard Stern Show Monday, the radio host said he thinks Johnny is all for having it televised. Quote, "That's what narcissists do. They say,
Damn.
I will charm the pants off of America at the trial," adding that they think they can talk their way out of anything. Yeah, the best-selling author isn't having it, adding that both Amber and Johnny sound like two battling children, before adding that the Oscar winner, who testified over multiple
Interesting
days,
take.
is totally overacting on the stand.
If you notice, he takes huge dramatic pauses,
He's very theatrical.
especially when he's about to mention
What's up,
dog
Michael?
poop. Like, it's
Depends
just
what you're
too-
asking.
Too much.
I don't want to even say it.
Howard references that one moment in particular when Johnny claims Amber defecated in their bed in 2016 and blamed it on their dogs.
On my side of the bed was human fecal matter. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside.
Probably end the stream in a little bit.
So bizarre. And
finish off this headband. Work on my crochet some more.
They're teacup Yorkies. They weigh about
But just wanted to jump on, do some of the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp recap highlights.
That did not come from a dog.
That did not come from a dog.
Your Honor, the was the size of the dog. Your Honor, have you ever taken a as big as you are? I don't think so.
What's up, Michael Lee?
I rest my case. If I was auditioning for Saturday Night Live, this would be my monologue.
He's snapping.
Lord Michael.
Yes.
I thought that some human being had actually dropped a grumpy, pardon the term, onto the bed.
The lawyers must have lectured Johnny Depp on how to refer to feces because he called it dropping a grumpy.
What?
I thought that some human being had actually dropped a grumpy.
Oh, but Howard wasn't done throwing shade at Johnny. He also called out the Kentucky-born actor's accent. Quote, "Does that sound like a guy from Kentucky?"
As was my regular practice, there had been an altercation. She had some rage.
I don't think he's been in Kentucky for a while. Just like I'm from New York, but I don't sound like I'm from New York anymore because I haven't lived there in a while.
She's expected to in the coming days.
It's a little harsh, Howard. We don't all sound like where we come from. We move away. Especially when you're an actor. You take voice lessons. What's up, Michael?
They tried to cancel.
Piers Morgan is back. Yeah, I think the Elon Musk taking over Twitter is going to be very interesting. I don't have Twitter, but it'll be interesting, all right.
Before they went and get the key, they got down, they said, somebody tried to get into my unit, they scratches on my door, say,
yeah, I wouldn't know how he would do it, Michael.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but who will think
like I was thinking, since we have the chat dono goals, I'll probably do like a virtual baby shower and like show off how they'd be finished the nursery and all the gifts we've been able to crowd fundraise. Like we got the baby carrier, we got the baby tub, we got a car seat toy, we got some diapers, all that the people have donated together. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. And then like hosting a game of people guessing my due date and the birth weight to see if anyone guesses the birth weight or the birth date correct. We'll like cash out them $5 or something. It's like a little consolation prize. Yeah, it is. Let me see which email this is. Thank you, James. Let me see what my email is. Yeah, it's like that.
Shout out to your
haven't heard this one before. What does it sound like? Young Thug? Maybe it sounds like Young Thug. It's an extra email. Oh, Melly. I don't have my scissors. Yeah, it's not like my mate. I have so many emails, Milkman. I have emails from back in the industry. I have, like, throwaway emails. So many emails. Old emails that I've had for, like, 15 years. Yahoo. No, I've never heard of them. Oh, that's cool, Milkman. I have Apple products, and I don't have any. How do I do that? Well, we're not gonna have anyone send us stuff, Michael, because we don't want to give out our address, you know, or a P.O. box would give away the city and state, and Amazon gives out your city and state too. So we're just kind of doing the Dono Goal thing, and people can send Amazon gift cards. Yeah, that's why we're doing it's like all virtual, Michael. The way it's like people could send stuff through Amazon gift cards and be like, I want to buy, you know, buy clothes with this, or buy, you know, toys or books for her. And they could put it in the notes. But yeah, we have a complicated security risks. So we just keep things simple. iOS 15 is called Hide My Email. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've updated to 15 yet. I have like the iPhone XX Max, like an old iPhone. Back when they got rid of the numbers on your iPhone. Now it's like, hey. That's cool, 8321. I don't know why people post it all the time. People are like obsessed with that part of my life when that was like almost 5 years ago. So long ago. They act like people can't change and move on and do different stuff and grow. Oh, that's cool. iCloud Plus. I'll have to check that out. Oh. But yeah, I'm about to go finish off the rest of my projects. Lay down a little bit. Maybe grab some snacks. Hopefully you guys are having a good afternoon, a good evening. What time is it? Oh, it's evening. Snacks. I gotta make dinner soon. Damn. Okay, Michael, that works. They do it because I know Skin Fresh is new all day and trying to trigger you. Yeah. No, I think it's also they don't want me to like forget my past or move on, Milkman. They think that I check it and they think that it's like, oh, look what you did all these years ago. It's like, I know what I did, I was there. But it's also, people can move and change and progress. And it's like, if I was still doing that shit, they would have something to say. And because I stopped doing all that stuff, they still have something to say. So it's like, you can never please those types of people. It's like, it's in my past, moved on to the next phase of my life. I've had normal jobs since then. When she drops. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I got my hiccups. Alright. Well, you guys have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. I'm gonna get some snacks or make dinner. Figure out what I want. Probably have some salmon, maybe some asparagus. And then work on these crochet projects. I'm in the crochet zone. I've been like so addicted to crocheting lately. I'm just getting these projects pumped out. The blanket is hard, so the blanket's gonna take a while. So I have one blanket that I already made her, but it has a lot of errors. But so does this new one. This one has errors too, the new one that I made. This is the first one that I made. So now she'll have two blankets that I made her. And then I think my mom's making one as well.